Hi guys, welcome back to another Facebook Live session with me. Okay, so what I want you to do first of all is share this live session with your friends, with your family. Hit that share button right now and get this before your folks, because tonight I'm going to share more important immigration changes and issues with you. And so I want you to join in with me and get your family, get your friends, get everyone involved in this. So again, please share this video. Tonight we're going to talk about a really important topic. I know that each week I say, oh, this is super important, but you know, guys, in this day and age that we are living under, right, or in, everything that is happening these days in the world of immigration is super important. And so this is something that comes up, this topic, this issue comes up from time to time with people, but now it is more critical that you understand this issue, okay? Because chances are it may very well happen to you. So tonight we're going to talk about whether, how can you find out whether you're in removal proceedings? Guys, it is very possible for you to be in deportation proceedings and just don't even know it. You don't know it, okay? And so tonight I'm going to give you my tips about how you can know whether or not you are in removal proceedings. So you may know other immigrants out there who need this information. So please share this video right now. Share this video. And I see that Sherms is on with me. Sherms, where are you located today? Tell me, put it in the comments. Where are you located tonight? All right, let's dive right in. Okay, so again, please share this video with your friends and family. By the way, before we dive in, I do want to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is awesome. Subscribe to McBean Law Office on YouTube so that you can get my latest videos. Videos come out each week. I talk about things like marriage petitions. I talk about citizenship issues. I talk about hot issues that is facing a lot of immigrants these days. So tune in to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Guys, I know that you're able to multitask, okay? You are able to watch this video and yet you can go right over into YouTube right now and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, issue that we're going to talk about tonight is removal. What is removal? Removal is a process that our government has of, removing a person from the United States. I'm just trying to think of another way of framing it, but basically it's deportation proceedings, okay? This is the process that the government has in place to put you in immigration court to begin to remove you from the United States if the government believes that you have an unlawful presence here, or you've committed a crime that makes you deportable, or whatever the case may be. So removal is the process, it's a legal process of getting you out of the United States based on some reason. And I see some hearts coming in and I love it. I love the hearts, but what I love more so than anything else is the share. Hit that share button and get this video in front of your friends and family tonight. Okay, so for removal purposes, it is quite possible that you are sitting at home right now watching TV. I don't really know what comes on television on Monday night. I know about Sunday nights, though. That's my TV night. But if you're sitting at home on the couch right now, you probably are watching either a YouTube video or the television, and obviously you're watching me now too, right? And you probably have, it's quite possible that you have a removal order against you and you just don't even know that. How in the world is that even possible, Latoya? Why would I not know that I have a removal order? Guys, I need you to put in your questions in the comment box. I need to see some questions coming in so that at the end of this session, I can answer one or two of your questions. So please put your comments in, your question in the comment box. So how is it possible for you to be in removal and not know it? It's possible because you might have moved in the middle of your immigration process. That's number one. Number two, you might have been denied a benefit. You could have been denied for your green card, and then you may have moved. Okay, and so if, for example, it's a marriage petition that went forward and it was denied by the government for whatever reason, possibly because the government suspected fraud or whatever reason, it's quite possible that, and this is what is happening today actually, the government will then issue you a notice for you to appear in immigration court, and you just don't know that that notice had been issued against you. Why? Because you moved. And so this notice goes out to some address that you used to live at, and you're not there, okay? The hearing happens, you're not there. And guys, guess what? When you don't show up for an immigration hearing, the judge can issue an order of removal against you in your absence. And that is a valid order in your absence, and you're therefore you're being deported from the United States, and you just don't even know that. So these things can happen, particularly when people change addresses, or if they go through a nasty divorce and their mail is going to the old house, and the ex-wife or the ex-husband is not sharing the mail with you, and so these hearing notices come to your house, and you just don't know it. And so the government issues an order against you. And that is a terrible position to be in, but this happens. And so why am I talking about this issue today? I'm talking about this issue tonight because we are on a trajectory, right? In our country right now, we have a pattern of removing more people from the United States based on the policies that are coming out of the White House these days. And so more people are finding themselves in removal proceedings, and some people are surprised. Some people didn't think that just because they were denied for an immigration benefit that they would in fact end up in court in removal proceedings. So they move around the country or the city, and they don't think that it's quite possible that immigration may send them a notice to appear in court, and they don't get the mail. So they are in removal. And friends, I must say that it's a very serious situation to be in. So now, here's the question. What is it that you can do tonight, right now, well, not right now, after this session? What is it that you can do after tonight's session to ensure that you're not in removal right now? It's super easy. You can simply call a hotline, the court's hotline, EOR, the Executive Office for Immigration Review. That's an office within the Department of Justice that manages immigration courts, okay? And so they have an 800 number that you can call, but you must know your alien number, okay? You put in your alien number, and the recording will tell you whether or not you are in removal. Okay, so you call the 800 number, and Janelle is going to put that 800 number in the comments so that you can see that number, but the number is 1-800-898-7180, okay? So you call that hotline, and you put in your alien number, and it will tell you whether or not you are in proceedings. And it's going to tell you the date of your next hearing and the location, the courtroom, the judge's name. It will give you that information. So friends, it is that simple. Call the hotline. If you had ever received a denial of a green card petition or some benefit, and you're worried now, or you're concerned that, shoot, I now have an unlawful presence here, you need to call this hotline to find out whether you're in court, what your status is. Super important that you do that. Okay, what other tips do I have for you? If you've moved, you've got to update your address with immigration. Just go to USCIS's website and update your address so that you can get all of your mail Friends, listen, you want to be in control of your mail. I can't tell you how often I speak to people who say to me, oh, I have all my mail going to my aunt's house in the Bronx or somewhere. That's where I get all my mail. But friends, sometimes things fall through the cracks, okay? So you want to be in control of your mail and make sure you're getting your mail, but update your change of address with USCIS. Also, if you're in removal proceedings, you definitely need to hire an attorney. Don't do this thing alone. Don't do it alone, friends. Hire a lawyer, okay? And then lastly, if you're in removal, attend the hearing. Because if you don't attend the hearing, again, that removal order can be issued against you in your absence. So, that's all that I want to share with you guys. It is very well possible that you can find yourself in removal and not know it, okay? So call that immigration hotline that I shared, and it's in the link in the comments section below, and find out what your status is. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna see what questions do we have. What questions do we have? Friends, please share this video. Share it with your friends and family right now. Get this before them. Immigration is a hot issue. Too much is going on these days for you not to be informed, right? Give me some hearts, give me some comments, give me some likes, give me a thumbs up. Show me that you are with me tonight. Okay. And I see that Janelle had shared in the comments section. Janelle is one of my assistants, and she shared in the comments section my YouTube channel, my Pathways to a Green Card video series. Guys, if you have not yet seen the Pathways to a Green Card video series, I highly encourage you to take a look at it, okay? Take a look at those videos. I believe I have maybe about 13 of those Pathways to a Green Card videos. So they're pretty comprehensive, guys. They cover family-based petitions, employment petitions, humanitarian pathways. So go on my YouTube channel and watch my Pathways to a Green Card series. And John Gardner says, congratulations on your law office. Thanks, John. I really appreciate that. That's quite sweet of you. And guys, I'm looking at my laptop here to see what questions you have for me tonight. And I'm going to jump off this live session in about 5 minutes. So get your questions in. Okay, so here's a question that Tonette has asked me. Tonette says, if someone is not working, can they file for you? Tonette, that is a great question. And here's why that's a great question, because, you know, you may very well have someone who is maybe collecting unemployment benefits, yet he or she wants to sponsor his or her spouse. So Tonette, what I would say to you in response to that question is that when a person petitions for you for a green card, they must meet a certain income threshold. They must earn a certain amount of money, okay? Because the government is concerned about you coming here or staying here and ending up on welfare or getting certain federal benefits, okay? They don't want to have You don't want to become a public charge, okay? So the government is concerned that when you are being petitioned for, the person who is petitioning for you have the means of taking care of you. So the petitioner has to submit an affidavit of support, okay? And so the petitioner must meet a certain income threshold. It's very low, by the way. It's very low for if they're only sponsoring one person. I want to say that it's about maybe 23,000, 24,000. It changes each year, by the way. And so, but it is low. If they're unable to meet that, let's say, you know, like you've said, they're not working, they're not able to meet that, they can also have a joint sponsor. The joint sponsor, as I say in my videos, can be a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, and that joint sponsor's income or assets need to meet that threshold, okay? It has, both incomes combined need to meet that threshold. So a sponsor, the income level for the petitioner is super important, but again, the threshold is really, a little low, okay? But if they cannot meet that, they could always get a joint sponsor. Okay, that was a great question. Love that. Guys, keep the hearts going. Keep the engagement coming. Keep your questions coming. Share this video with other people. Let me see what other questions you may have for me. By the way, you guys are the best community. You guys are so terrific. You guys send me encouraging words all the time. You guys are so amazing. And just so you know, even though I have a staff that also looks at some of this, what you put out there, I also look at your stuff, okay? I look at your stuff and I love and appreciate what you guys are saying to me. Okay, so let's see. Are there any other questions? Are there any other questions? I see that Janelle, my assistant, has also placed a link to my email list. Guys, I forgot to mention at the top of this video that I have an awesome email list. If you're not on my Smart Immigration email list, you need to get on it tonight. Janelle has posted a link to that, and tomorrow I have a great video and email coming out. So you want to get on my Smart Immigration list. I need you to put your question in the comment section. And thank you, Pauline, Miss McBean, you're doing a great job. Thank you. You're always super encouraging, Pauline. I like that. Okay, so I don't see any more questions, so I'm going to jump off. But again, if you're in removal, if it's possible that you could be in removal and just don't know it. So the way that you can know whether or not you're in removal is simply to call that 800 hotline to the court that I provided to you earlier, and it's in the comments section. So call that number if you're here in the United States and you've been denied for a benefit, immigration benefit, and you're concerned that maybe an order of removal might have been issued against you, or a hearing notice was sent out and you just didn't get it. Call that 800 number, put in your alien number, and it'll tell you what your situation is, okay? Don't do it alone, hire a lawyer. And friends, sign up to my Smart Immigration email list and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, next week, Monday, I will be in Africa, okay? I am going to Africa on business. So on Monday night next week, I may be able to do another Facebook Live session if I have good reception where I'm going to be at, okay? I'm going to be in a very remote place, okay, in Southern Africa, and I'll speak with you again soon, hopefully from Africa on Monday. We'll see. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.